Entre-SLAM is a great venue, both for entrepreneurs and people aspiring to start companies. When Krista approached me and said, hey, would you like to speak at this venue? I thought, well, I have a story, I'd be happy to share it. I'm not sure what other people are talking about. I saw some videos online, and it looked like a fantastic community. My story essentially focused on creating a business while simultaneously dealing with a pretty intense family health struggle. So we got through that in an amazing and intense focus of just focusing on the business, finding the right people, empowering the right people to do a fantastic job with me gone and working with family. So I thought, well, maybe that story's useful in the Entre-SLAM environment. Maybe people are curious how a company can be built when the owner or the person in charge is distracted most of the time from something pretty legitimate and pretty heavy. So aside from the fact that we have a solid company and that it's successful, I think more the story of personal transformation, of triumph, of figuring out something that other people would think impossible, like starting a company when you're an absentee owner really from day one. I was happy to share that, but I was more happy to see Entre-SLAM as a community. Regardless of whether I spoke or not, or who the other speakers were, I think storytelling and community are really crucial in this day and age. We spend a lot of time on the web. We don't have a ton of community organizations compared with what we had maybe 30 or 40 years ago. So when a group of people can come together and collaborate and share stories and share ideas, I think it's a great thing. So I look forward to seeing the organization grow. I see this as something which can be really big, whether regional or national. So I encourage you to attend and support Entre-SLAM any way you can.
Tell me a little bit quickly about why you're wearing a costume.
So, got it. Right. So this is my true self, and day to day, that's the costume. No, so this is a fallen angel. So the theme of this Entre-SLAM is winging it, but it's also a Halloween event. So everybody here dressed in costume, whatever they wanted to create. Somebody was Jack Sparrow. Somebody was the superego, which is very clever. So thinking what would make a good costume both for the theme of the event and the event itself. So I'm the fallen angel. If you think there's a recession on Earth, imagine paying rent in heaven. So I kind of had this gothic feel. I've got a chain of sorts. Yeah, I've got the black halo going on. So it's kind of like a satanic biker trying to be holy. I still have my angel wings, and they're actually shedding. I've got a little bit of glitter still. So still hoping to get back up into heaven. We'll see if I'm lucky. Maybe this speech gives some brownie points.
All right, and last, you have fun?
Yeah, I had a fantastic time.
So, just tell me at first a little about your experience at Entre-SLAM. Did you have fun?
I did. Entre-SLAM has been a fun thing. I first heard about it from my friend Jeannie, who was telling a story and wanted some moral support. And I like storytelling, and I love the Moth radio show on NPR. I listened to that many weekends. But I kind of wanted to watch a few times to be sure I kind of got the hang of things. And I do think if there's a particular theme, you should stick to the theme. And it took me a few months of coming to find a good fit of a story I could tell that worked with the theme they were having. So I was very excited when
You've been coming for a while too. Tell me,
yes,
so that people know they don't have to
no,
jump up and tell a story.
no. It's just as enjoyable to sit and watch people telling stories and learn about their businesses and what they're doing. Definitely, yeah. It's a great kind of casual networking situation, and you learn things about professions or businesses you hadn't even considered before. No, there's no pressure at all to tell a story if you're not ready to tell a story. I waited several months before I felt like I had a story that fit the theme of the show. So,
and tell me then a little bit about what's unique about Entre-SLAM, because people are going to think networking or they're going to think this or that.
Right.
But what has drawn you in? You've kept coming.
I think Entre-SLAM is unique because you do get a personal connection to people through the stories they tell. I am not the kind of person that enjoys just meet and mingle and shake hands and, hey, how you doing? My name is. This is a much nicer way to get to learn about people and their businesses without that direct pressure to kind of network. And especially having listened to and enjoyed The Moth for a while, this was a nice way to kind of combine the two things. Because live storytelling is a lot of fun, done well.
Anything else you want to add before?
If you're thinking about it, come on out, check it out. You don't have to tell a story right away. See how it works. Think about it, wait till there's a theme that fits you, and then practice. Practice, practice.
So once more, tell me about Entre-SLAM and how it compares to other things you've seen or doesn't compare to other things you've seen.
So I'd never been to anything like this before, but I had listened to the Moth Radio Hour on NPR, and so I knew it was something along those lines, but I was really impressed with how great all the stories were, and really loved the halftime show and just how well everything was put together. It was really a lot of fun.